Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sheep's History, and I'm here to teach you today about when blades beat guns, the Battle of Isandlwana. The year is 1879, and the British want to be in control of all of South Africa. But one thing standing in their way is the smaller, independent nations, like the Zulu Kingdom. The Zulu Kingdom is a larger one of the independent nations, with a society built on war and a large army. So the British gave the Zulu king, King Kishwayo, an ultimatum that was almost impossible to meet. Then, after a month with no reply, they invaded the Zulu territory. 11 days into the invasion of the Zulu homeland, a Zulu force of some 20,000 warriors attacked a portion of the British main column consisting of around 1,800 British, native, and colonial troops. The Zulus were equipped with the traditional assegai iron-tipped spears, excuse my pronunciation, and cowhide shields. They also had a small number of older muskets and other guns. Meanwhile, the British had a very large advantage with weapons. They mainly carried the breech-loading Martini Henry rifles, which could be shot 10 to 12 times a minute, and two 7-pounder mountain guns deployed as field guns. At around 9 a.m. on the 22nd of January, 1879, a large Zulu force was discovered around the hill of Isandlwana, and the British force that found them was swiftly attacked and had to make a fighting retreat back to their camp. Quickly, the British made a defensive line and started firing on the Zulus. They killed hundreds of them, but it was not enough. The British force of around 20,000 Zulus slowly overran the British force. This left pockets of last stands, but they were to no prevail. Overall, the British suffered around 1,300 dead, and the Zulus approximately suffered 1,000 to 2,500 dead and 2,000 casualties. Overall, this battle stopped the British from invading the Zululand, and they had to retreat back into their territory, although they would get a larger army that was better equipped, and then they would invade, and this time they would be successful. This battle was one of the British greatest defeats, and one of the greatest defeats in general of all time. And one of the first times a technologically superior force was crushed by a technologically inferior force. Thanks for listening. This is Sheep's History, signing off.